just a brief PSA, guys. Don't forget that there is a global mission happening now. Don't forget to go check it out. It's a GTS related thing, so it should be easy for everybody. What's going on, everybody? LegnaK here for another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This one's coming up a little bit late. It's coming up almost 2 days late, and I do wholeheartedly apologize, but I am going to say this. I have had a crazy week, guys, and honestly, I cannot apologize enough that this is not going to order, but hopefully within the next week or two, we will be getting everything straightened out and situated. But that's enough. Let's get into this. Let's take a look at his team. He's running Coma O. He's running Tapu Lele, Nihilego, Celesteela, Gyarados, and Togedemaru. Was it Pikamuka for some reason? Alright, so, I mean, this is a very interesting one. So, I think he's going to see the obvious Tapu Koko here. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to lead Marowak, or not Marowak, we're going to lead Whimsicott and Tapu Koko with Twice Dead in the back, and I think that Nihi might be a good idea in this one. I think Nihi might be our best bet because we can still hit at least 4 or 3 of his Mons hard. But so can Metagross. This is a tough one, guys. I mean, we got 2 counters for Celesteela. I'm going to actually bank on running Prometheus here. I think that's what our best bet is for this match, and I hope I have my microphone on. I do. Okay. I have a bad habit of not having microphones on. Alright, so we are going up against, I cannot pronounce her name, so I do apologize. I really need to start learning Japanese, because that's kind of the prime time when I'm doing these battles. It's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So it's like midday for our friends overseas. Alright, so here's our Whimsicott Tapu Koko lead. There's Tapu Lele and Celesteela. Okay. Not a problem at all. I think that is a Scarfed Lele. That is a Scarfed Lele, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so obviously it's a good idea that we go for the big tailwind right now, and then we're gonna protect with Tapu Koko because yeah, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing if that thing takes out our little Tapu Koko right now. So also I'm thinking kind of like I really think he's just gonna go for a heavy slam into Whimsicott, and all I can really do is hope and pray that Whims decides to be the little trickster that he is and avoids it. So let's see how this goes. Alright, there's a Psychic into the Tapu Koko as expected. Whimsicott avoids the Flash Cannon, which is probably going to aggravate the guy a little bit, because that's a 100% accuracy move, and we just decided to laugh at him. Like, we just straight up laughed at him. I kind of want to double into the Tapu Lele, because I'm expecting the Togedemaru to come in. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to Moonblast into it, and I'm also going to Hidden Power Fire into it. Okay, so he doesn't switch. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Alright, well, we learn, and we all make mistakes, so that's an obvious thing that that little guy might not be in his roster, but we're going to survive that just barely. But that special defense, that's actually not going to worry too much, but that's coming right on to Whimsicott. Yeah, poor Whims. That is unfortunate. Alright, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to hit that Tapu Lele. We're gonna run in that. We're gonna run over that Tapu Lele with Prometheus right now. Also, as you guys can tell, I'm probably sound like I'm out of it. And to be completely real with you guys, I am very tired right now because I just also got off work, and that's why it's another reason why these videos haven't been as often. Okay, which Tapu Lele? So there's a Togedemaru. Ooh, no, he actually just goes right into Gyarados. That's interesting. He's got 2 electrics. He's got 2 Pokemon that are weak to electric, but he didn't bring Togedemaru. That's peculiar. I have to say that is an incredibly peculiar situation. Alright, that was a crit too. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's hopefully hit this thing like an absolute truck, and there it goes. That Celesteela is down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect with Coco and Zen Headbutt into the, what do you call this thing? Gyarados. Oh, no, you know what? Nope, change of plans, guys. I'm going to go hit that Nihilego, like, incredibly hard with a Meteor Mash. Because I believe that the Tailwind is still up. The Tailwind is up for another turn, so we can hope that we can do some massive damage. And we're going to Dazzling Gleam to break a potential Sash. That's what I'm going to do this time. This is what I'm going to do this match. Okay, so that's a Protect, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It still puts the Gyarados below half health, but I don't think our friend... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here comes the Dragon Dance. That's going to do... that's not something that we want to see, guys. That's definitely not something we want to see. Alright, so we're going to just Bullet Punch in the Nihilego, and we're going to... I want to Protect with Coco. I want to Protect with Coco to give him some extra survivability. But I feel that this is all for naught, guys. Honestly, I really feel this is all for naught. This is very, this is not looking in our, this is not looking in our direction. But there's a, okay, so he's gonna Protect. Hopefully this is gonna be enough to knock out the Nihi. And there's the Sash. Great. Great. I called the Sash, but I didn't do what I needed to do. That's on me. Alright, so... That's painful. That is painful to watch. I should have protected. I should have protected Dazzling Gleam. I just had a feeling it was over. I just had, like, this big feeling that it was over. Yeah, that's, this is not good, guys. I think we've lost this one. We have definitely lost this one, guys. Unless we kind of, I think what we're going to do is we're going to Protect with Twice Dead, and we're going to Zen Headbutt the Gyarados. And the reason I say that is because if that Gyarados does not knock out Prometheus, if it doesn't knock out Prometheus, we have a shot. Okay, so there's a Protect, which is good. Hopefully he's going to go for like a Waterfall into Twice Dead. No, he's going to go Waterfall right into Prometheus. That's not good. No, we've lost that one. It was just enough. It was just enough, guys. It was just enough to put us into that Life Orb range, and yeah, unfortunately, we're going to pick up our first loss of the day, and the first loss of this week, really. And that's always a disheartening thing to see, especially now that we're, like, having a, you know, 2-3 ratio or 2-1 ratio. That's never a good thing, in my opinion. It doesn't matter at this point. And what I mean by it doesn't matter at this point is, like, no matter what I do here, I'm not going to win. Because that Psychic's going to knock me out, that Nihilego's just going to knock me out. Like, no matter what I do, it's just, yeah, that's... there was no question about that. So, definitely a good game. Good match. We did make some critical misplays that we kind of realized immediately, and even though they could have been fixed and they could have been taken care of, we still didn't do it. So that was on me. I was an idiot. I was a moron in that one. I was not focusing right, so that's on me. Definitely come like VGC regionals and stuff like that. That's definitely something that I spend a lot more time thinking of more than just sitting there going gung-ho. Then again, I should be doing that here because technically this is kind of how I would be in a VGC situation. Unfortunately, if this would be like a 9-round thing like I did in Dallas, I would not be making it to day 2. Like, that goes without saying that we would not be going to day 2. So here we go, is hopefully, what's that? I cannot English, guys. Let's get that Gladian sound going. Yeah, let's hopefully, get our act together. Right now, our rating is 15-16. That is not good. We really need to up those scores. Those are some bad numbers there. Alright, so this guy is running a mixed speed set that oh my gosh, this is actually a really risky one because he's got Incineroar, he's got Torkoal, so he's got double fire. It's actually pretty weak to ground, I'm not going to underestimate that in the slightest. I want to bring Whimsicott. I'm definitely leading Whimsicott, but I don't feel safe running Coco as a lead. And the reason I don't feel safe running Coco as a lead, actually, you know what? We speed tie. So, that being the case, I think that might be a good idea. I want to bring Marowak in the back, because Marowak hits almost everything in his team incredibly hard. It hits like an absolute truck. And I really, like, a huge part of me wants to bring Nihi, but at the same time, I don't want to bring Nihi, solely for the fact being is Nihi gets hit by a lot of those really hard. Snorlax just decimates it. Aerodactyl does a decent amount with Rock Slide. Kartana just bodies it, and I'm pretty sure Incineroar just tears it apart too. But it hits 3 out of 6 of his mons really hard. So it's definitely a catch-22 situation. So I want to run Metagross, even though Metagross kind of gets Metagross gets too biffed in this. So I'm gonna go Nihi. Like I gotta run Nihi in this one. Oh boy, that was too tough of a decision to make. I think part of me knows that I messed up on that. Like, part of me messed up super bad on that setup. So let's hope Gladian can help us out here. All right, so the Aerodactyl and Porygon 2. He's got shiny Porygon 2, which is really nice to see. It's like I like seeing other shinies in this game. Like, on Showdown, everybody can make their entire team shiny. I've done that before, and I was like, nah, it just doesn't feel right. But in this, like, you could tell that these things have had some, stuff put into it. And okay, so, he traces the wrong thing, thankfully. He doesn't get that Prankster. Awesome. I kind of want to Tailwind, because I don't think he's going to let Arrow be super slow in this one. But I kind of want to taunt just to be careful. I want to taunt to be careful, and I'm going to hit a big Thunderbolt. Because I think that's probably what he's going to do. He's trying to fake me into saying, oh, I'm going to Tailwind too, and then, bam, Trick Room. So we're just going to be, like, really cautious here. Okay, so there's a Rock Slide. Whimsicott avoids it. Come on, Coco. Hit this thing with 1,000 Thunderbolts. Okay. Or you can just, miss too. That's good. Holy cow. Well, Coco's out. Coco is out skis. Alright, this being the case, this is a big problem because there goes Tapu Koko, which would have been a really good lead. I mean, really good thing to hit, this Aerodactyl with. That is super unfortunate. So we're just going to hit a big Tailwind here, and I want to go for a Power Gem because worst comes to worst, he just hits us. He doubles into the Nihi. That was very unfortunate. That flinch was very unfortunate. There's a Kartana lead, which we also lost our Hidden Power Fire, which would have just shredded this Kartana. Whimsicott, oh my gosh, you absolute legend, buddy. I love you. But look how hard this Aerodactyl just hits us. It doesn't even hit us. It just obliterates us. But speaking of obliteration, there goes the Aerodactyl, which is terrific because now we can double into that Kartana, which I really want to do. I want to hit it with a Moonblast, and I want to hit it with a Power Gem. And the reason I want to hit it with those two is hopefully it kills off this Kartana, because worst comes to worst. Oh my gosh. Okay, he gets the Beast Boost. So he doesn't, as long as he doesn't get the Prankster, we are perfectly fine. So I'm going to hit that Moonblast on Kartana, and I'm going to hit that Kartana with a Power Gem as well. Hopefully he doesn't protect. Hopefully he's like a Soul Vest or something. And actually, I don't even want him to be a Soul Vest. I want him to be like Grassy or something ridiculous. Okay, yeah, that Kartana is out skis. Alright. Kartana, adios. That crit didn't even bother. And I have a feeling that a Trick Room's coming in right now. And the reason I say I think a Trick Room's coming in... Now he's just gonna go for the Ice Beam, and Whimsicott just avoids it. Oh my god. I love this Whimsicott so much. It's such an annoying little guy. And oh, he's got Shy Snorlax too. Nice. But I love this Whimsicott so much because he's just such an annoying little guy. He just aggravates everybody, which I love. It's the best thing ever. Alright, so we're going to taunt that Porygon too, because at this point it can still be any man's game, solely for the fact being is he's got Snorlax in the field, and Snorlax is way too powerful. Okay, so we get the big poison off too, which is good. Heavy Slam, not Nihi, no! Poor Nihi, rip in peace. Okay, and good call on that Trick Room, which is a phenomenal thing. Okay, so twice dead. It's your time to shine, bud. Alright, I want to hit that Snorlax with a Moon Blast. I'm going to hit that Snorlax with a Moon Blast. And I'm going to hit it with also a Flare Blitz. And the reason I'm going to do that is just in case it survives, we're going to try and knock this thing out. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really terrified of this thing right now. Like, if I could be 100% real. Hopefully that's going to be enough to knock out this fat piece of garbage. No, it's not. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Even though we're going to do, like, absolute minute amount to us. Yeah, we did 2 hit points of us, so... Okay, that's problematic. Whimsicott's not gonna like that after what we've seen it do to, Coco. That's a beast boost. Oh no, it's gonna come back to haunt us. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good, guys. That is really not good. Can we get a big, can we get a crit here? Can we get a crit here? That's what's gonna save us right now. Come on, twice dead. Hit us with a crit. Hopefully he doesn't have Shadow Ball. No Shadow Ball? Okay, Ice Beam. Alright. Okay, we got this. This is it, guys. We've won that one. That is, that was way too close for comfort, and I did not like that. Oh, that was way, way, way too close for comfort. But we're going to pick up that big W that we really, really needed. We really need that big W right there. And we are going 7 and 13, which is phenomenal. Whew. I got really nervous, not going to lie. That last one, I got super nervous. I was really upset. I can't say upset. I was not upset, but I was a little like, oh my gosh, it could have been a little bit better if that Snorlax actually went down to that Moon Blast. That would have been a total game changer, and we wouldn't have been so worried. But take a while. Do you want to continue battling? Let's go for one more match, guys, because I mean it's only 18 minutes in. We could do one more match. Let's get Gladian's team in here because, like, Gladian's team is... Well, his team was good, but his theme was amazing. Alright, 1525, and we're 1535, so... We can only hope. This is a hard Trick Room, guys. That is a very hard Trick Room. So... I'm going to lead with Whimsicott. And I'm leading with Metagross. I'm going to have Marowak in the back, because I can hit a couple of those guys, like, really hard. And I'm going to have Gastrodon. We're going to bring Squishy in on this one. That way, because Squishy can handle stuff from, like, most of his mons. Like, Squishy handles Porygon 2, Araquanid, Gigalith, and even handles his own against that Magnezone. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I think it does decent... It handles decently against Mimikyu. I don't really know. I've never really placed Squishy up against a Mimikyu. So, what we could do is we could really hope, and I really hope we don't lose this, because I don't want to have our first video of more losses than wins. That would just... That would devastate me. It wouldn't really devastate me, because, you know, I just would pick up and suck up my losses, because that's how it would be. That's how the game goes. Alright, so we're just waiting on this fella. Like, I'm gonna be right here. Hard Trickum is obvious. Like, I'm definitely thinking it's going to be Mimikyu and Hariyama lead. I want to say it's a Mimikyu Hariyama lead, but here's the thing. It wouldn't really matter because we brought Metagross. Hopefully that will be enough to scare away his Hariyama. And that's all I'm really hoping, is that we scare away his Hariyama with Prometheus. And we actually called it with the Mimikyu Hariyama lead. So how are we going to do this? I know how we're going to do this, because Whimsicott's going to get hit, no matter what. I'm going to taunt, just in case he fakes out the Metagross instead. And I'm going to Zen Headbutt the Hariyama. That way that Hariyama is just down. Dude's got some good clothes, though. I like that. I kind of like that style. I think that's a Sun-only thing, though, unfortunately. But, yeah, we're going to go for that big Zen Headbutt into Hariyama, and we're going to try and taunt that Mimikyu just in case. But if it goes for a never-ending nightmare, we're going to be in a world of hurt. So there's the Fake Out. Obvious Fake Out into Whimsicott. Unfortunately, Axel does not like that. And there's a never-ending nightmare. So if that is a speed tie, I have a feeling that that was a speed tie, guys. Because they both are at 90 speed. Mimikyu's minimum speed is 90. If it's not minimum speed, then we severely underestimated our opponent. And, yeah, I don't like seeing that. Metagross is not living. Metagross survived? What? Alright, Prometheus, it is time to start tearing apart this dude. It is time. Prometheus, oh my god, I am so sorry for doubting your ability to survive. Oh. That's a good feeling right there. Alright, we're just gonna taunt this Mimikyu again, because obviously it is not packing the mental herb, and we're just going to, well, I'm not gonna Meteor Mash. I'm going to break that little, what do you call it? His little disguise. Because we cannot touch Magnezone. There is absolutely no way we can touch Magnezone, which is very unfortunate. But you're getting that taunt, little guy. Mimikyu is so adorable, though. Alright, so Shadow Sneak is an unfortunate thing, because, yes, rest in peace, Prometheus. Yeah, absolute legend. And I think this is Whimsicott's going down. There's no question about that. But I think we can take care of this. I think we can take care of this. Alright, Twice dead. He's probably going to switch out the Magnezone. I have a feeling he's going to switch out Magnezone because he does not want to deal with this. But, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. That Mimikyu is... that Mimikyu's a threat. There is no question about this. But we're going to hit a Boomerang into that. That way it does some decent damage to it. This is really going to suck. Like, I'm sorry. There's just no other way of saying that. That's really going to suck. Okay, so obvious switch in, or obvious switch out, I should say, was right there. Gigalith is going to do some nasty damage to us. Like, I'm going to be honest. He's going to do some nasty damage. Play rough. Gastrodon avoids it, which is terrific. Alright. That's going to break the disguise. Bloop. And that second hit on its way back is going to do... that's actually a good amount of damage. Squishy, think you can do us a favor, get that big burn too? No. No burn. But, I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect with Twice Dead. because I know that Mimikyu is kind of like hungry for blood right now on that thing. And I kind of want to go for a Scald on the Gigalith, but I'm afraid of a weakness policy. I'm really afraid of a weakness policy. That's my only issue. We're just going to go Scald the Mimikyu. Get that Mimikyu out of here, because we know for a fact that Gigalith can do some massive damage to us, but if we could team up, get the Mimikyu out. If we can get the Mimikyu out of there, we know Magnezone can't touch us. Oh my gosh, Squishy just handles that. But we can double up onto the Gigalith at this point, because Gigalith can't do anything to us. Yeah, watch. This is just, like, Squishy's gonna eat this. Yeah, Squishy's just gonna eat that without any question. So, my idea is... we boomerang the Gigalith, and we Scald it. That way, no matter what, it's just, there's no way it's gonna do any damage to us if we get burned, or if we knock it out. So that's what I'm hoping for. So let's get that big boomerang right there, and we're gonna get Scald in on that Gigalith too. We're just gonna double down on that Gigalith, because unless he is running some tricky thing like Hidden Power Grass on the Magnezone, he's not touching us. Gigalith, no, I mean, Jesus, come on, Twisted, why would you do that, buddy? Alright, we just gotta pick up on a big Scald here. We gotta pick up a big burn. Come on, hit me with that burn. Nope, there's the weakness policy. And it's just gonna hit us both. Yep. You doomed us! Good job! Good job, Twisted. This is why you're being replaced by an Arcanine. Real good. Very well done. Round of applause, everybody, to the Marowak who just doomed us to giving us a 2-loss in a match. Okay, that's enough applause. Good job, dude. Good job, buddy. 2 thumbs way up. Okay, definitely a good game. Definitely a good game, but jeez, come on! Twisted, why would you do that? Nah, for real, guys, I was already thinking about replacing him for Arcanine. That way we get the Intimidate support, we get the Roars, we get all that. But, yeah, just add salt to the wound now, why don't we? That was a clear, easy win for us. That was an easy win for us, and Twisted just decided to laugh at us. That is unfortunate. Well, guys, if you guys enjoyed that, I need to update this number. That is a very nasty number to see. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like down below. And if you guys have not already, please consider subscribing, because it helps me out so very much. I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to keep working on this Arcanine, because that was depressing, to say the least. Alright, guys, I'm going to get out of here. And don't forget to go check me out on Saturdays, or not Saturdays, Thursdays, where we'll have another one of these. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye-bye.